And so we have learned about the conditional statement, how we can use if else, and also the when statements. In this video, it will be very short. We are going to talk about the math operations that we can use in programming. Well, in programming, you can do any type of math operations like division, maybe anything that you want. Okay, we can multiply stuff, we can add stuff, all subtraction, all the stuff that you can think about in math, we can do it in programming. Of course, the basic operations. Now, in this video, I want to show you that in Kotlin specifically. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, our goal in this video is to create a program that will calculate the number of hours in 1 year. Make sense? So let's go ahead and do that. We want to create a program that determines how many hours that we have in 1 year. Okay, so let's start. So I'm going to create a variable, call it, let's say, days in a year. Okay, so this variable will store how many days do we have in 1 year, and obviously you know the answer. It is 356. So we have 356 days in 1 year. Okay, and I'm going to create another variable, call it hours in day, like so, and it's equal to 24. So if we multiply how many hours do we have in 1 day, multiply this number by how many days do we have in 1 year, we are gonna get the hours in year. Okay, so var hours in year, like so. But how we are gonna do that? It's equal, very simple. We are gonna multiply these two variables to get the result. So days in year, I'm gonna multiply it using this, the star or the asterisk operation or symbol, hours in day, like so. So if we multiply these two variables, we are gonna get the sum of the hours in 1 year. I'm gonna print ln and type hours in, of course I need to, okay, I misspell it, so print, like so, print ln hours in year, like so. So as you can see how it's work, very simple. If we jump over and click on run, we are gonna get the total number of hours that we have in 1 year. Of course, we can divide all these values. We can do, for example, if we can divide it using the slash, like so. I'm gonna click on run, you will get another number, and so on and so forth. So all these values we are gonna show you, it will be, all these math operators are working just fine in programming. However, there is a little problem right here. So as you can see, I don't get the value. Maybe I need to refresh it. However, so let's click on run once again. Not sure why it's not working, but it should. However, this is how I can show you the math operations in a nutshell. So we can use the division using the slash, we can use the multiply using the asterisk, we can use the plus sign and the minus sign. It is not working for some reasons. Let me change the values, because I think what I did, multiply by 2, so it should give me 5, and I'm gonna wait for it. Okay, now if it's not working, if we revert this thing back, it's not working. That means we need to specify a data type. So here we are storing them in an integer, because here by default, if we set to an integer here, like so, and if we click on run, as you can see, we need to specify the data type in order for us to get it, because sometimes when you are multiplying two numbers, like for example any two numbers, and the result of these two numbers are a decimal number, and you are trying to print it, it's not gonna work. okay, because you need to specify the data type. However, this video, it's not about these complicated math operations. In this video, I just want to let you know how you can do very simple math operations. I want you to focus on the backslash or the plus sign or the minus sign and the asterisk for the multiplication, or the how you can multiply stuff. So that was our lesson. Do not worry, in the next few videos we are going to create real world applications about this, and it will make a lot of sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Go ahead and practice a little bit about the math. Do all sorts of stuff. For example, I want you to calculate or determine how many minutes do we have in one day, or how many seconds do we have in 1 year, or so on and so forth. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one.